Come on, you remember a few years back when Johnny Damon affectionately called his Red Sox the Idiots, right? Well, fast forward to this year's Fall Classic, tie game, 9th inning, 2 outs, no one on, and a now pinstriped Damon representing the winning run at first after a masterful at-bat against Brad Lidge. On the very first pitch to Mark Teixeira, there's Damon stealing second, only he doesn't stop because the shift is on for the lefty hitting Tex, and third base is there for the taking. I mean, completely uncovered. And the next thing you know, the Phillies infield's doing its best who's on first, what's on second, Abbott and Costello routine. Why wasn't anyone covering the hot corner? Damon's double steal, a daring move by anyone's standards, but 9th inning, 2 outs in a World Series game? The strategy behind this move was absolutely fascinating.
Normally, I would say, you know, New Orleans is ready for an upset. They're mentally ready not to be upset, but their defense is hurting. They've got injuries on the defense. DeMarcus Ware he didn't practice. He's probably going to play. But when you talk about Dallas, you better bring some defense. And they haven't shown me defense recently in the last couple of weeks. I think New Orleans will remain to be undefeated with the Indianapolis Colts.
So you're saying is Dallas is going to lose?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And this is a must-win for the Dallas Cowboys. They need these wins.
Must.
And they've struggled in December.
Struggled.
I smell a rally.
That's what I'm talking.
Now, let me tell you about AJ. AJ will consistently struggle to throw strikes. That is his real dilemma. When you look at counts in the major leagues, when the hitter starts to count 2-0 or 2-1, the average on-base percentage in the major leagues is over .480. Really look for AJ to throw 1-1 strikes. If he falls behind that count 2-1, that's a long, rough day for AJ. He's had a rough second half. He's coming off a great start, coming into the postseason. He's new to the postseason, so those postseason butterflies are really critical. And one key that they always talk about in the postseason, it's good to have butterflies, but they got to fly in formation.
I'm Bob Gallerstein with this week's Melrose Credit Union High School Weekly Report. If you know a deserving student-athlete who you think is worthy of a $5,000 college scholarship from Melrose Credit Union, look below my face where it says, click here. We had incredible football throughout 2009. Not surprisingly, Don Bosco Prep ran the table, but not before a very stubborn St. Peter's Prep team gave him a little bit of a scare in the third quarter in a game heard live here on 1050ESPN.com. And Don Bosco Prep beating St. Peter's 35-15.
Now, we're going to give you an insight to what's critical in the biomechanics of the pitching delivery. Number one, when the foot strikes the ground, whether it's from the windup or the stretch, it's critical that the arm, the elbow is shoulder height, the hand is somewhere in this position.
He actually didn't make it into the movie. So, Coach, why don't you share that story?
I'm in the trailer longer than I'm in the movie, but Fred Smith called me from FedEx. He owns a movie company. His daughter, Molly Smith, was executive producer. We're making this movie on Michael Orr, who you tried to recruit. We want you to do a cameo appearance. I said, Fred, I'm no cameo appearance. I'm supporting actor at worst, you know. I felt that. But I'm in it very, very little. But Sandra Bullock does a beautiful job. I think she has a chance to win an Oscar. It's a true story. And it was fun to do. It was fun to be in the movie. It's amazing how I've risen in the eyes of my grandchildren, that I'm a movie star now.